What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on? Oh, hold on. I have to get myself together, y'all, because I was sitting here. No, this is post season 2, episode 7. I think we got 10 episodes this season. Because remember, the first season we had like 8 episodes, so we would have been doing the season finale next week. But I hope it's just 10 episodes. It's called Blow. I literally had to get myself together because it got me. It got me. Like, I'm tired of these shows getting me at the end, like getting my either my feelings and my emotions just all discombobulated and everything. Baby. Oh, Jesus. I had to get myself together. I really did, okay? Because I wasn't expecting that. Like, that part came out of nowhere. And, I mean, it kept in the theme of the show. But, given this episode was so lighthearted. It had its little moments here and there. And I was trying to figure out, like, okay, where this episode going. It was cute or whatever. And then if we get hit with a couple of stories that was like a boom, boom, boom. And I was like, damn. And a double whammy at the end. I was like, oh, okay. So we got this whole thing going on with Vo. Vo went and came. Came and went, okay? Just the fact it was a trend that fizzled out, for the most part. And not necessarily for the people that originally been doing voguing and stuff like that in the ballrooms or whatever. But, with mainstream media and with the white folks that was getting on board with it and the housewives and all of that, people don't care about it no more. Damon is doing his class at the YMCA and it's only 3 people there. He gets his check and it's nothing, okay? He only get paid by the head. The lady is telling him, he was like, can we put some flyers up or whatever? And she was like, no, it's not worth it for just 3 people. We might as well just go ahead and cancel the class. People want to learn a new MC Hammer stuff. He was like, boy, girl, please, okay? Ain't nobody trying to do that. That's not me, Then this episode, it had its funny moments, but it was also dealing with life situation when life gets you down or whatever. You think you have everything planned out, and then you get monkey wrenches thrown here and thrown there at you. We got Blanca and Pray Tell, something that'll just throw you off kilter, and then you have to decide whether or not you're gonna let that keep you down or you're gonna try to fight to get yourself back into the way you need to be. That was the moral and the lesson of this episode. That's what I got from it. Okay, but baby, it was a mess. Everybody in this episode was a mess. Blanca going through her stuff with Frederica then told the people talking about when they did the protest, they left hypodermic needles around, and she was like, we already know what she was trying to imply, that they AIDS ridden or HIV ridden, because back then they probably didn't know the difference at that point. They so homophobic and so closed mind. These little bigots or whatever, they didn't know the difference of AIDS and HIV either or. They left it around because they're gay people. So of course all of them had them, so therefore they left these needles around trying to infect people and all this stuff, trying to imply negative stuff or whatever. So now the whole thing is they trying to get back at Frederica, and they need to give Damon and Ricky and Lulu something to do because they're down on their luck. Damon's not booking anything. He's not doing the classes anymore. They're canceled. Ricky, he is not getting any bookings for any tours or any dancing and anything like that. Him and Damon just over at the crib watching TV. They not together, but they cool or whatever. Bitch, I mean, girl, yes, whatever. I said what I said. Ricky sitting there. I said I couldn't really get mad at Ricky, but then again, I could. Because we are all, well, the majority of us, and I feel like even the ones that say that they don't, you're lying. We all, in some instance, some way, some fashion, guilty of just laying back, chilling with our hands in our pants, okay? Not on our stuff, but I put my hand right here on the top of my waistband all the time when I'm just chilling or whatever. Ricky had his thing on his hand, he had his hand on his thing, okay? And then it was like he was grabbing his balls, and that's where they was resting inside his pants, sitting next to Damon. I said, Damon, you cool with sitting there? Y'all nasty, okay? Because then he pulled his hand out and sniffed it. He said, I said, wait a minute, did you just flick something out your nail from underneath your ball sack? What is going on? Nasty. Lulu ass up there stripping and she strung out or whatever she said it was she had the dehydrated look from her inhaler or whatever. I said lies. Okay, lies. She don't know what to do. She lost or whatever ever since Candy passed away. So now they need to give them something to do. And Pray Tell and Blanca was sitting there talking about, back in the day, we had leaders, we had elders and a whole bunch of leaders that, was there for us. We need to be there for them and give them something to look up to and give them something to cape for. We need a caper or whatever. So basically, they came up with this idea for them to find out a way to put this huge condom over Frederica's house. I'm sitting here like, what in the world is this episode going? What are y'all doing? But it came together at the end. Girl, they was like, you got a week to figure it out. How you gonna do it? They trying to brainstorm or whatever. Lulu gets in her feelings because she like, without Candy, she dumb. She went to school at one point to become an accountant, and now it's like she dumb and she's nothing without Candy and how she let her life get the way that it is. And I just felt bad for her. So they trying to encourage her at the same time. And so what they wind up coming up with is this whole thing where they're gonna find this company who do the bouncy houses or whatever, and so for the kids' birthday parties, and get them to make a huge condom and to put it over Frederica's house. Act Up is gonna get them out there, whatever, and so that's what they wind up doing. They wind up getting the company to do the condom, and the way that they pay for it is Lulu had to go over there and talk to Elektra. Okay, girl, can you do this for us at her place of work? Okay, she was like, and what is it for me? You want me to spend money for y'all to do this and all this stuff? She was like, I am a single mother with mouths to feed and bills to pay. Girl, it took me down when she said that. I said, oh, what? Come again, Elektra. Oh, what? You's a girl. Girl, okay, don't let the real single mamas come through and say some stuff to you, but all right, okay. And then Lulu started playing on her soft spot. Was like, when everybody know that whole guillotine and the Marie Antoinette thing, you should have won or whatever, and everybody just remembers you about the way that Pray Tell read you the filth, girl. Okay, now if you do this, everybody can know how much you care about the community and you did all this stuff for us, and then it'll give you a shoe-in to become Mother of the Year. And of course, that's all she cared about. Elektra cared about trophies in herself, okay? So she here, Mother of the Year, that's a trophy in her. And she was like, cool, what I gotta do? How much this stuff cost? Lulu said $2,000 some dollars. Elektra pulled out a wad and said, this $1,000 right here, but you're going to have to earn that other one, okay? She gave her outfit out her locker, whatever, and she was like, come on. She go up in there. She was like, this is my little protege or whatever, my little daughter, okay? And, she costs twice as much as me, and she much more meaner than me, okay? And she took that paddle, she hit him on his little booty, and she was like, harder. Harder. Lulu was a little bit like taken aback for a second, but then it looked like Lulu was about to get into it. I said, oh, Lulu, you done found your new gig. Okay, girl. Hey, if they like it, I love it. Come on now. Anyway, moving on from that. So, they ran out there to Frederica's house trying to measure the stuff or whatever. They did wind up going out and, getting the news involved and, saying what they had to say about, AIDS and HIV and gay people, and we're here, you got to get used to it and all this stuff, and inflating the condom. But baby, when they first got out there, and then Elektra said, what the hell y'all gonna have me to do? You want me to come out? Everybody is dressed casually. Elektra dressed like she about to go to the Kentucky Derby or something like that with her little umbrella and her little get up, okay? They was like, girl, if you don't bring your ass on over here. She was like, wait a minute, I got heels. She was like, good job, everybody. We did so much work. We doing all this stuff. Imagine she ain't done nothing but sipping some lemonade over there, okay? And then a neighbor comes through walking her dog with her rollers. Now, see, let me tell y'all something. I'm finna go there, okay? I'm about to go there. Now, see, we was talking about this buying stuff in my What It Is the last week, okay? This past weekend, right? And how, people of a certain pale vicinity, you know what I'm saying, cockazoids. You know, they take our stuff and then they make it popular and it's all to the good. But when we do stuff, it's ghetto, it's ratchet, or whatever. Let's get into it. I ain't saying that the rollers and stuff is ours or whatever, but let a black mama come outside in her rollers and just be walking her nightgown or whatever in her house coat. Oh, she a hood rat. She ghetto as hell. Get your ghetto ass back up into the house. This girl up in this neighborhood, this rich neighborhood, I guess, cause she rich or whatever. She can come outside in her rollers and it's all to the good. Nobody saying nothing about it. I clocked that shit, bitch. You know, I could be looking too much into it, but bitch, I clocked it, okay? And then, you know, Electra was like, this is what I'm good at, because they was like, we gotta distract her. She go over there trying to talk to her and basically trying to say that they was trying to, you know, fumigate the house for termites or whatever. Oh, girl said, you know, you're lying. And she was like, well, you know, Frederica and me, we besties or whatever. And she said that she like you and she gonna do this. Girl, now I know you lying because I can't stand a bitch. Okay? I don't care if the bitch live and lie. Okay? So, hey. And I'm still gonna call the cops. All right? And she was like, well, call the cops, bitch. I was like, you know what, Electra? Okay. The news out there, they inflate the condom or whatever, and then we get this scene where we find out that Blanca does get her shot back. Blanca gets her shot back because they did try, you know, she said Frederica tries to, you know, move up the courts, you know, to go ahead and get, I'm sorry about this light. I gotta get a new one. Trying to get the courts to go ahead and move it up or whatever, so thinking that it's going to work in her favor, but the judge ruled in Blanca's favor, and so she got her shot back. And you know, Frederica comes in there and she throw like this little pity party for herself. Oh my God, you hurt me. You know, people have said certain things about me before and all that stuff, but you really got to me. You putting this stuff out here trying to make it seem like I'm homophobic and I'm this and I'm that, and people are just laughing at me. Do you know how hard it is for a woman in the real estate you know, field or whatever, trying to get clients and stuff, and then my peers are just laughing at me and thinking I'm a communist and thinking that they're commies and all this stuff. I said, girl, you brought all that on yourself, and Blanca's supposed to feel sorry for you? Oh, because you really got to you now? Girl, shut up. Shut up. And basically told Blanca in so many words, you won right now, but you won this little battle, okay? You ain't won the war yet because you need to watch yourself. All right? You know, Lulu and Blanca had a moment where Lulu thanked her for getting her out there and saying that she's going to go back to school, community college, and get her accounting degree. That was cool. That was nice. Babe, let's just get to the whole thing that happened with Angel and Poppy, because it's like, it was too good to be true. It was too good. Why y'all had to do this? I ain't want them to go down this road. Okay, first of all, Angel pops up on the scene. Poppy is laying in that bed, sleep with his little boxer briefs on or whatever. I said, all right, Poppy got a little body on him. Okay, he got a little body on him. And so at this point, she give him breakfast. You know, she finds out they doing a little lovey-dovey stuff. Okay, that's cool, whatever. And then you know, she finds out that she got the campaign to be the face of BB, you know, and so she wanted to go to this club called Nails. Everybody's been trying to get up in there, and then so she got on the list, and she was like, you can come too as long as you come in as my boyfriend. So this will be their first out and out as a couple, okay? And so they go to the club. They get in first name basis. This Esteban. I said, Esteban, that's your name, Poppy. I like Poppy better, but Esteban. All right. Papi chulo. Papito. You better do that. Girl, they get in there. Everybody like, hey, girl, how you doing? Oh, nice. Sis, how you doing? Yes, bitch. Okay, cool. And then they meet this dude that, you know, had a little thick accent, you know, like a little French man or whatever. And he offered them some drug and VIP. He was like, girl, this that good stuff. I mean, it's good stuff. It's the medical grade stuff or whatever. And then this little other Asian chick that was sitting there, she was like, it's good, but it ain't as good as the stuff, the street drugs that's uptown. Angel said, wait a minute, bitch. Who you talking to? That hoe just tried to comfort me. Esteban, a.k.a. Poppy, said, boo, calm it down. But then old boy said, you know what? I mean, she not lying. This the medical stuff. Now, see, the whole time, Poppy was being Poppy, and I was like, okay, I love you for this. Okay, she trying to tell him, listen, Angel, we don't need to be doing this or whatever. You know how Blanca is. Let Blanca find out what's going on. You know I was homeless for a month just for her finding out I was still selling weed. I wasn't even doing it. I was just selling it. Okay, Angel said, I said, oh, look how gullible Poppy is. Angel said, did you not hear what he said? He said, bitch, I couldn't understand what he was saying. What he said was this drug stuff. It's like the medical stuff, meaning what they prescribe to people, okay? So, of course, they wouldn't prescribe nothing that's going to hurt them. So, that means we can do it. Poppy was like, oh, okay. So they go back taking lines after lines, drinking and shit. They just having a good old time up there, partying it all up. And, they look real good together. They really did. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, y'all look good together. But at the same time, I was sitting here like, no, because it could only go downhill from here. And I said, I don't want this couple to be destroyed like this. I don't like the direction that they're about to take her into. Like, girl, I'm confused. Like, no, you get your height. And this how it happens sometimes in these industries, especially when you get to a certain part. And this how it was back then. Because Poppy was like, they just do this stuff out in the public. Yeah, they was just doing this stuff out in public like that. Okay? You get to a certain height. You get infiltrated into these circles or whatever. The drugs is readily available. You fall to peer pressure. You get hooked and you mess your career up. Okay, we've seen it too many times, and sometimes people mess their stuff up before they even get fully started. Okay, and that is what Angel is on the pathway of doing, and I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad because I ain't see this for her, and I ain't want this to happen for her. Okay, listen, they get there, Damon trying to call them, get the little cookbook or whatever, go into the room. Poppy and Angel, mind you, hold up, pause, go back, bitch. Poppy and Angel come home that night from the club. They high, they drunk, and I said, oh, they sixing. Okay, I was happy for that, but I was like, y'all use protection. The whole time I'm thinking about protection. And then Poppy was hitting that spot, baby. Poppy was hitting that spot because all of a sudden Angel was like, I love you. I was like, wait a minute, you high, so do you mean it? I said they high, drunk, or whatever, but you could tell that they really meant it. Because then Poppy said, I love you too, girl. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, I was like, oh. Let this be the one only time y'all do this stuff, okay? Okay, we not going to forget what you was doing prior to this. This is cute little scene or whatever. It's a look, but stop that stuff. Baby. Damon came up into that room and they popped up like, oh my God, what's going on? Trying to put their clothes on and all this stuff. Girl, a vial popped out onto the floor, cocaine vat. And Damon was like, what the hell is that? Blanca and Mama don't like that up in the house or whatever. Why would you have it? Listen, it was the little party favor. We didn't have that. Because he was like, where y'all get the money for this? Okay, we didn't do this and we didn't do that or whatever. And I want to know the timeline. I really want to know the timeline before I get in my feelings, okay, over this stuff. I want to know the timeline. I hope this was really just a one-time thing, okay? Because the next day, it had to be the next day because she said it was a party favor, and then she went on ahead and threw it out the window or whatever. But at the same time, she was supposed to show it to that BB shoot. They never told us when the BB shoot was, and they never, or unless I didn't hear, I just skipped over that or something, my selective hearing or whatever. But the shoot was supposed to start at 7:30. It's after 9 o'clock. And her and Poppy showed up high as hell. I don't know if they was high at that moment, but baby, they was hungover, whatever the fuck. They just did not look good. And I said, Angel, no. Miss Ford had to get on her ass and was like, girl, I just think this time and time again, okay? All these people was here for you. And you fucking up your chances. Get your life together, because this is not what I saw for you. You should want better for yourself, okay? When she told Poppy to move, he was like, okay. Oh, you mean out? Yeah, out. Go out, Poppy. Now, Poppy, you supposed to be the good influence for her. Okay? Now, baby, what are you doing? You letting Angel peer pressure you stuff? What are you doing? Use your senses. You got them. Angel, you got senses too. Okay? And you better be glad Miss Ford didn't say, the campaign is off, okay? We don't want to work with you no more, okay? She said, hair and makeup, come on over here and do what you got to do with her. Girl, when Angel, you looked at her eyes, she had the bag, she had the dark spots and all this stuff. I said, oh my God, Angel, this is not what we need to do. This is not what we need to do. Girl, when hair came over there, or makeup, or whoever it was, the photographer, bitch, he was like, dude said, hello, Angel, we meet again. Angel looked up like, oh my God. I said, this is the photographer that they beat ass. That they beat the nigga ass. Okay? I said, oh no. Oh no. That took them pictures of her. Oh no. Or is it? Yes, that's him. I was like, oh no. Because the way Angel, it had to be because of the way Angel reacted. I was just sitting here like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What is about to go down? What is about to go down? Now now the part that really got me in my feelings, Ricky. When they went to the hotel, he was sharing a room with Pray Tell and Damon. Damon went to go get the cot. Ricky was in his feelings or whatever. And, Pray Tell was telling him all about his moisturizer and, trying to keep his skin together. And, Ricky was kind of flirty a little bit, but he was complimenting him, telling him that he looked good and his skin is all that or whatever. And then Ricky, Pray Tell can tell that something was on Ricky's mind. And he was like, what's going on? He said, Chris, the dude that he went on tour with, that he danced with, he called Tim and he was crying and told him that he was positive. And then he said, wait a minute, you said that you didn't cheat, you didn't sleep with him. I mean, he just sucked my dick. He's just a bottom hoe. A hungry bottom hoe. All right. And then Pray Tell had to shut that down. He was like, this bottom shaming, because till this day, I don't understand why there is bottom shaming, okay, in the gay community. Y'all explain that. Because y'all think it's more, less masculine for a man to be a bottom and all that stuff. But if you didn't have bottoms, who would you be fucking? Explain that to me. So why put them down? Y'all tops ain't finna be fucking each other unless you verse tops and you gonna be talking about them? Like, damn, come on. And Pray Tell was like, everybody has the right to feel good. You know what I'm saying? And so at this point, Pray Tell was like, since you said that he's positive, you need to go ahead and go get yourself tested. And he was like, again? It was like, yeah, again. Okay? So at this moment, they went to the doctor after they did that whole thing with the house or whatever. They went to the hospital. He went to go get tested. And then Pray Tell came back with him because he got a phone call to tell him to come up back to the hospital. And they was waiting for over an hour. Okay. And, he was like, this the first time that he had been up there without Damon. And so at this point, Pray Tell, Pray Tell held his hand or whatever. And he was like, he was like, I got you. He was like, yeah, thank you, daddy. And he was like, hold up. Don't do that. He was like, I'm into daddies too. I said, stop it, Ricky. It was cute. It broke up the little scene for a minute. Cause baby, cause they had to brace us, for what was about to happen next. Ricky get called. He goes into there. And what made me so mad about this whole scene was the nonchalantness of the whole doctor that was in there giving him the news. Did she even say his name? She said male 26 something, birthday 1968, 67, gay. Okay, well your results come back saying that you're positive. He was like, wait a minute, hold up. You need to run it again. We ran it twice, okay? What did you expect? You honestly expected something different. When she said that really pissed me off. I said, damn, I understand, but you could can we have some bedside etiquette? Like, this just show how people don't care about people. It was either that or it was just her way of trying to, stop herself from feeling the emotions that she already know that the patient's going to feel because she's been doing this so long, having to tell people over and over and over again that they're HIV positive and that, their life expectancy, they don't know what it's going to be because of back then it was still fresh. And that it just bothered me. I was just like, oh my goodness. And he was like, what did you expect? You said that you had multiple male partners, same-sex partners, and then you rarely use condoms or whatever. I said, oh my goodness, like, damn, can you be a little bit more cold? You better have been trying to do it for yourself so you won't break down the crowd. But girl, that was ill. And then when he came out there, and Pray Tell saw the look on his face and he was just saying, I'm sorry. And he just kept on saying, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. That's when I broke. I was like, oh no, y'all not about to get me. And when he broke down, like that was some real crying, girl. I was sitting here like, oh my God. And then next week's episode, I said the preview, oh my God, like everybody's just gonna be a mess. We gonna be a mess. Why y'all keep doing? I can't take it. Ricky! Oh my God, that was Pose, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. And I mean, maybe the doctor was right, but she could have said it in a less callous way. I'll see y'all later, girls. Bye, y'all.